This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
I was watching that. The hidden world. I don't say exactly where yet.
I'm excited. Second episode. Did overpay him, but if it means people will speak to me, it's got to be Detroit. What do you mean?
The Guys Huddle.
I mean, he. Welcome back to another episode of the Guys Huddle. Here with us today, we got a full house today, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody, Larry the Lobster's in the building. Everybody, give it a.
That's why you want me to keep
round of applause for Big Timmy. No, I'm just playing. I got to mess with him a little bit. We got a new guest in the house, Isaac. Go ahead and say what's up to everybody. We appreciate the coming on today. So definitely, just in a future reference for you, when the mic, these are front forced mics, so like anything around it doesn't really catch up too much. So I just know sometimes that people do struggle with that when we first get them on here. This most important is trying to be as close to the mic when you speak, at least.
Right.
So Aaron, we got you back in the building. We appreciate you coming on again today.
I thought he was done. I know he's coming back.
Yeah. He said, you missed one show. One show. And all of a sudden, it's a wrap. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into our Guys Huddle official sponsor, First Option Trucking, located out of Marion, Indiana, 3072 West Delphi Pike. Phone number 765-660-2210. If you're looking for a quote, give them a call. If you don't want to give them a call, you could always go to firstoptiontrucking.com for more details. Make sure you tell them the Guys Huddle sent you if you could. Next, we want to give a shout out to the Huddle Sports Network for putting us on here. We do got the, if you would, Scott Van Pelt spot for the Huddle Sports Network show. So we got the late night, call us Jimmy Fallon if you want to, but we're here. We got jokes. We got fun times. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. First, Larry's going to get us into it here.
Why am I getting us into it?
No, I'm just messing with you. We're going to go ahead and pull up game one. Celtics got their ass beat. Or not, sorry.
I'm like,
Celtics beat their ass.
Right.
Sorry. Dyslexia
wow.
gets me a little bit there.
Nobody really shot that great.
It was a game for about the first 3 minutes. After
So
that,
nobody shot great from three, though. I see that 16 of 42. It's all right. But
Let's go ahead and get
the Celtics shot 42 threes.
Let's go look at the box. I want to look at a couple of different things here. Not necessarily the box score, but I want to see
in the first quarter.
They didn't make
one
20.
time. No, I'm saying I think they shot at least 20.
We're going to go ahead.
They only made 16.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and take a look here. You guys.
Luka at 30.
Yeah.
I done told you guys in order for the Mavericks to win the series, both of them are going to have to average like 30.
All right, so let's
go
go
ahead.
Kyrie and Luka, and Kyrie shit the bed.
6 and 19.
Let's go ahead and say it. You shit the bed. He had 12 points. PJ Washington outscored that man.
Yeah, I'm telling Irving.
This is what I was looking for. Okay.
And you know why? Because I
got
Drew Holiday was guarding the money.
Yeah.
I got the chart.
He don't miss, bro, when it comes to guarding.
He was forcing everything up.
I got the shot chart pulled up here. If you guys are done over there. Want to break it down player by player here, see who contributed the most accordingly, so to speak.
The unicorn.
Contributed in garbage time stats.
Who, Porzingis?
No, I'm talking about
That's
some of these Dallas
inflated stats.
I mean,
Probably toward the end.
the Celtics had 6 players in double digits.
All right, so let's
Should have been 7.
specifically, let's go ahead and since we always like to put people in the hot seat, we're gonna put Mr. Kyrie Irving, Uncle Drew, if you
I
would.
thought
on
you
the-
should.
on the hot
You know who else you should still put there?
Hold on. We're gonna start here first. I want to be equal in my distribution of hot seats today. So
No, his shit's on fire.
okay, in the first quarter, if we're going off of shots missed, just in the first quarter, he missed 3 shots, took a total of 5. So 2 for 5. So basically, he was shooting 40%.
Bad on the
Yeah.
quarter.
Yeah, not terrible.
Hell, one of his shots was like a 2-handed over his head, just kind of throwing it, hoping that Porzingis wasn't going to block it.
More than likely, Porzingis.
He was a machine. in this
Everybody was
game.
worried if he was coming back, and I was like, I know he's going to be back for game 1.
Oh,
Porzingis, like he's a game changer in my opinion. Like as
He
far
was
as,
their second leading scorer, and he was off the bench.
and I literally said, if they are going to win the series, it has to be because of the Celtics bench.
Well, he sure as hell didn't have any off the court rust. He came in guns a blazing right out the
Yeah.
start. He was hitting
Second
everything.
quarter, let's break this down here. He took a total of 3 shots. That can't happen. First off, let's go ahead and put that out there. Second quarter, you can only take 3 shots, not make. You only made 1.
Right. And you're Kyrie Irving.
Yes, you're supposed to be like this is supposed to be the killer dynamic duo. Like you got Luka and you got Kyrie. I mean, realistically, that's where all your money's tied up in. So like they gotta,
Right. And they're always talking about, Kyrie and LeBron. Oh, he's playing with Luka.
Yeah.
Kyrie and Luka now. That's 10 minutes. You only
Right.
took 3 shots in 10 minutes.
Yeah. So basically, made 1 shot the whole
Made
quarter.
one.
The whole quarter. So all right, let's look at the third quarter here. Third quarter, we seen some frustration. I see. So it looks like he made a total of 2 shots. Anybody want to guess how many shots he made or took in the third quarter?
I say probably 10, 11.
Total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shots. He was 2 of 9.
Right. And that's what, so 2 for 5 first quarter,
Yep.
1 for 3, that's 3 for 8, and then 2 for 9.
Yeah, 2 for 9.
In the fourth?
That's
In the
5
third.
for
Oh,
We're not even
that's
done.
5 for 17 in the third quarter, man.
And he didn't. Apparently, he didn't play in the fourth because he didn't shoot the ball at all.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
That's game 1 though.
but I mean, it's still. I mean, it's
Right.
important.
You got a lot of
I will
weakness
tell you.
scorers.
if Jason Tatum puts up 16 points a game, they're not going to keep winning these games.
Okay, now let's go to that side of the ball here.
I've been waiting on. I might help you out.
That's facts though.
Jason Tatum had 16 points. He was 6 of 16 from field goal.
I'm sorry.
He had 11 boards and 5 assists.
Got some comments pulling up on here.
Horford was hot right out the gate again.
He played double the amount of minutes as Porzingis, and Porzingis only
Let's go ahead and get him pulled up.
2 less points.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know who always shows up?
Jason.
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
So Jason Tatum
Yo,
in the first quarter.
we're missing a whole camera on.
We're missing one.
He's not even on our stream now. I don't know
We
what
are.
happened.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Give it 1 second there. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties. Give me 1 second here.
Man, you should not let me get on camera looking like this. It looks way worse now.
Okay, so we still got you in audio form. It looks like the phone is restarting.
Oh man. So question to throw in the air.
Yep.
Pat was speaking on Jaylen Brown always showing up. You think he might, if they win the series, think MVP?
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
Oh, he's probably gonna be the Finals MVP unless Porzingis
It
wins.
can't be Jason Tatum unless he literally
Unless
balls the
Porzingis,
fuck
because
out.
they might put him in the starting lineup next.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And you got a 7-footer that adds more, protection in the paint.
Right.
Just off the fact that you're 7 foot. I mean, I know there's a lot of
They could run big
Athletic
if they
people.
wanted to.
He was blocking shots left and
They
right.
could run Porzingis.
If he wasn't blocking it, he was making them
it was a
change
good
everything in the
contest.
air. Yeah, it was contested. They had no chance.
But
It was
then
just
you'd have to
throwing
run.
shit up.
If you run Porzingis and out, you'd have to run Derek White off the bench.
I mean, that's what
I think
he's
they're
trying to
playing
shoot on a
good.
7-footer though.
I would.
But Drew Holiday, I mean, those two guards are probably the best defensive
Yeah.
guards.
Give me 1 second, boys. While we're trying to get this technical.
Was
difficulties.
White was coming in off the bench, wasn't he? When Porzingis wasn't hurt,
No, it was Hal Horford.
was it?
There you go, yep.
Yeah, you're right.
He's on fire right now too. So it's like,
Yeah.
Al's coming off the bench.
He was. I mean,
That's crazy.
he hadn't been in the playoffs since Porzingis got hurt, and he hasn't. That wasn't against Cleveland.
I mean, I know he's kind of getting to the,
He can still shoot
and-
that three though.
Yeah. I mean, but he looks older than what he actually is, because I don't even think he's that old. Like, he might have like maybe 4 years left, maybe 5. I don't think he's too
I
old.
think they say it was 38. I think it's what
Al
they said.
Horford, I think
Yeah.
he's younger than he might be 38.
I think they was talking about that.
All right,
the
ladies
other
and
day.
gentlemen, we're going to take a quick timeout for this advertisement while we're doing this technical difficulties. Give us 1 second, okay?
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
She really loved.
All right, now we're
Unless you
back.
really want to come back, I mean, but Boston's going to be a contender for a while, I think.
So now we got the shot chart pulled up. We're going to pull this up for Jason Tatum here. He shot the ball an extreme amount of times, and looks like
He didn't shoot the ball that much.
no, I'm sorry, I had all quarters checked. I'm sorry.
I was like, what the-
First quarter, he shot it twice, made 1, so 50%. Second quarter, he made 2 out of 6. So right now you're 4 for
4 for 8.
no.
No, 3 for 8.
Well, yep. Because he made 1. He had 3. He had 3 from 8. So, and then the third quarter, he shot the ball 3 times. Which makes sense to an extent how bad they were beating him out, but it's still we want to see more.
Yeah.
He made 2 shots. So
You're the super.
right now he's 5 of
He only made 1 shot in the fourth quarter.
5 of 11, and then you said he only made 1 in the fourth.
He only made 6 shots. That's the
Yeah.
math there, buddy.
Yep. And he shot the ball 5 times
Yep.
in the fourth
One.
quarter. So.
1 for 5 in the fourth quarter.
Man, okay. Let's go to
Jaylen Brown had a nasty dunk in this game.
Porzingis. He looks like the game changer of this game.
Right, 20 points first
First
game back.
quarter, by the way. Made 4 out of 5 shots.
Mm-hmm.
4. 3 of those inside, or 2 of those inside the paint, 1 right outside the paint, and 1 3-pointer.
It's half his points in the first quarter.
The second quarter, he made 3 out of 4 shots. 1 was a 3-pointer, 1 was inside the paint, 1 was past the free throw line. Game changer right there, just coming off the bench. Third quarter, shot the ball twice. Once in the paint and one 3-pointer. Fourth quarter, shot the ball twice. Didn't make anything. But as a bench player to make those many shots,
Man, in 21 minutes.
game changing in my
Yeah, almost
Game,
playing a
game
minute.
changing.
Playing a minute at that point.
Because that's restriction
20 points
minutes,
and 20. Yeah.
right? That's
20 points.
restricted minutes.
Yeah. He didn't look like he had too much, like Aaron was saying, rust the knock.
That's what I'm saying. And then on top of that, you guys just almost beat him by 30.
Let's
So-
look at Jaylen Brown. He shot the ball 3 times in the first quarter. Had 1 make in that. So inside the paint looked like a gimme. Second quarter, specifically. He made every one of his shots. He shot the ball 4 times, 1 3-pointer, 3 inside the paint. Third quarter, he shot the ball 4 times, made 1. It was a 3-pointer. And fourth quarter, he shot the ball once. So he didn't have a great performance either. So realistically, it just seems like Dallas just really shit the bed.
I wouldn't say he didn't have it. I mean, he was Brown was 7 out of 12. That's not horrible.
I mean, yeah, but what?
That's not horrible
He
at
took
all.
12 shots and had
That's
22
good.
points. I'd say that's pretty good.
I mean,
Yeah,
but
that's a great game.
There's
but
no
you're not
but-
understanding what I'm
In the-
saying.
in
Though.
the
That's not
final.
what we need from him. I mean, yes, they did win because of that, but they only won because the Mavericks didn't play up to par.
Right. But we need Jalen Brown. though.
Yes, we need.
That is a
more.
good. No.
Yes,
But that's a
we need
good,
more.
great game. That's a great.
That
first
is a
game.
good, consistent game.
Yeah.
With everybody else, you don't need any more from him.
Yes, but that's
Right.
not going to happen every night. That's the issue.
But
what
you
I'm
gotta
The thing is, with that team, it could happen every night.
but it's not going to.
Because Jason Tatum most likely is not going to score only 16 points.
Listen,
Right.
usually, in the points they scored right there between Luka and Kyrie, usually have at least 80 between
No.
each other. 75.
No.
Yes,
No.
35. They were
Crazy.
averaging 35 points
I'd say-
apiece.
I'll go back. If they were averaging 30, they were averaging
65.
33.
Okay,
That's 66 points.
That-
yeah.
that
66, 70 points
that last
between the
game,
You
two.
said
went
75,
crazy.
80, so let's just. I just wanna
Okay,
make
so
sure
10
it's
points even if you
the same ballpark. It's
you
not
even
that's
even if
funny.
you want to give them offense.
But the thing is, you really. I mean, yeah. There you know it's game 1. You got to score.
Yeah,
You know,
like-
Luka and Kyrie has to score.
This is what
at
I like
least.
to call this was a gift for the Boston Celtics.
Yes.
Gift. Because they're not going to get it this easy the rest of the series.
Oh no.
Kyrie
Sure.
Irving is on a mission.
I'm telling
Right.
you, their defense was about as bad as I've seen it the whole entire playoffs.
And I would see. I mean, I would
they
say
was overcommitting, cheating, to where they 2 passes wide open. They could throw it to anybody on the damn floor and it was wide open. That's how bad their defense was.
Al Horford's going to give you 10 every night.
T. Rose says Al Horford was an X factor.
Drew Holiday is going to be a beast. He's always a stat sheet stuffer. He may not be the best scorer on the. Oh, he could be.
that
if he wanted to
defense.
be,
It don't even matter.
but Drew Holiday's so good at defense.
Defense.
So
Put him on Kyrie.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's what happened. That's why.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why he had freaking.
And if
12,
Kyrie
20
gets
points.
30, then Luka probably most likely has 40.
Right.
Yeah.
So I could see the 70 points, but you know, I mean, it could go either way.
The thing is,
He
if
could-
Drew Holiday wanted to turn on, he could.
Right.
He just does so much on defense. Like that's why the Pacers. I mean, when we had Halliburton, that's what happened. Every time there was a game within 3 points, Drew Holiday was making a steal at the end of the game to save
Right.
Boston
And,
every time.
and I mean, I would say if you put his defense into offensive terms, his defense is so good, it's almost like getting you 20 a night.
Oh yeah,
You know?
because he's going to
Defense
guard
is
the
strong.
best ball handler every
The
time.
Exactly.
biggest difference in this game that I can see basically beyond,
Without looking at the stats, I'm going to say it's Drew Holiday.
How Luka kept getting his pocket.
no, the biggest
The ball is stripped. from every
biggest
time.
difference.
Drew,
Wow.
No, he was. Yeah, it was from him, Jalen Brown. Everybody was stealing the ball from him.
Luka,
Yes,
and probably from. I'm telling you, I'm sure Drew was
Yeah.
on Kyrie.
it was. Man, Kyrie.
Based
Kyrie
on
had
the-
Kyrie had the ball on that,
Based on the stats, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. I bet.
and he got
For
just a
all that.
little bit of pressure coming.
Also,
up to him.
I will tell you this: if the Celtics win, Drew Holiday could win MVP based off defense.
Oh, for sure. For sure. If you lock down
This
Kyrie,
pass was so bad it went backcourt out of bounds.
That'd be kind of like when Andre Iguodala got it and really didn't do a bunch except for guard
Right.
LeBron the whole series.
right. Andre, will you say Kawhi?
Yeah, well, he scored too.
I mean, he scored, but he was young.
the year they won and he won MVP, I'd say he did a lot of defense.
That's what I'm saying. That year.
He
That's
was
what
young.
I'm saying.
They saw
He was
Duncan.
young.
They had
Yeah,
Parker, Ginobili still.
man. But
The
he
biggest
was
difference in
young.
this game was the 3-pointers made, in my opinion.
Well,
The
I wouldn't
percentage,
say that because both of those
20
was terrible. 16 to 42 is still terrible.
29%
That was
versus
after
41%.
the first quarter. They hit most of them in the first damn quarter. They was
Right.
up 17 after. I think it was 17
I'm sorry,
to 20.
38.1% for the Celtics and 25.9% for the Mavericks.
No, I'm just saying.
I mean, I would say, really, it might have been like shot selection. for
The second quarter was the biggest breakaway because that if you look at like the points scored margin, like the Celtics went up in that margin, and then the Mavericks like fell flat. Like, and then they were consistent the rest of the way, like right along, the scoring path. I would say is like as far as like
so
the
they kind
tempo.
of picked it up. They just dropped
Yeah.
down and then picked it up.
Yeah, they didn't get enough hike when they dropped down. Basically, what happened if you look like how like the scoring, like basically Celtics went up and they went down, and then they were
And then they
You
started.
know why? Because the Celtics passed the damn ball. 9 to 23 assists.
I mean,
Yeah.
I understand
saying.
that Luka and Kyrie are going to score most of your points.
Yeah.
But you gotta let somebody else shoot the ball, or they're just going to double you both. And with the Celtics
Exactly.
defense, you ain't going.
And Hardaway.
They're gonna let Luka go for 40, and they're gonna keep Kyrie to 10. And if they do that, they might get swept.
I mean, that might be the biggest differential on the assist part because I mean, between the rebounds, they were 4 off on that. Turnovers, they were 3 off on that.
They were beating the Celtics in points in the paint by not 8.
And like I said, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't watch a lot of basketball. I don't follow up on the stats.
Oh,
or anything. But Hardaway only played 8 minutes. I'm thinking, from what I've seen of Hardaway, you know what I'm saying? He's had he's had good seasons,
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, he only played 8 minutes. 0 points.
Also,
8
the
minutes.
Celtics had 9 blocks. The Mavericks had 1.
Most of those were probably Porzingis.
9 blocks, dude.
So,
I mean,
That's intimidation right there.
I would expect the Celtics have a better defense. They got better big men. I mean, we know this that the Mavericks are a 2-man show, like 2-man scoring show. I should specify there. And with that being said, I don't think Celtics are really just gonna have to come out and like play. Like, I mean, I know they got game 1. I mean,
They could do this for 4 games and sweep them out.
not
That's
a
exact game.
fucking
yeah,
chance.
Yes, they can.
Not a
If
chance.
the Mavericks
No.
score 89, they will not win.
But that's not going to happen. You're not understanding that.
I mean, I
want the Mavs to win the series, but all I'm trying to tell you is how Boston's always been.
That's fine how they've
I
Their
been. I
defense
understand
is
that.
way better than the Mavs.
Okay. It can be
Their
better. But what I'm
defense-
saying is okay. Even if the defense is better, so
What
what?
I'm
Like
saying
Kyrie's
to
going to
you
get to the
is-
hoop. He's going to get to
Oh,
the
it's not.
charity stripe.
I mean, but we can't put this all on Kyrie's
But
back
what I'm trying to
because-
tell you is this whole series outside of Lively
Mhm.
for the Mavericks, it's been the Luka and Kyrie show.
Yeah.
They're going to take one of those guys away. They're going to force somebody else to beat them.
And then
And they have the defenders to do it, don't they?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
They will
that's what I'm
take
saying.
Kyrie
Yeah.
and let him only score 10 points a night.
After half,
he does
after
not
half of the
average-
first quarter, I was already thinking, "Damn, I want Dallas to win," but I
Yeah.
think I really screwed up on my pick.
Yeah, like
it's only one
they'll
game,
let
but-
Luka go for 40 and they'll lose
Yeah.
every game in the series.
But I don't think that's
Their
how it's gonna
defense.
But
go
who's
down.
guarding Luka as well?
But nobody has to if you keep Kyrie to 10.
Right.
Because the way the
but-
Celtics work and how much they can score
I mean,
on
but
the other end.
but you got to guard Luka.
Yeah.
Because he can give you
But
7.
he's going to get, theoretically, he's going to give you 30 no matter what you do. So they're going to take the second best player, which is Kyrie. They can also put up 30, and they're going to cancel him to where he's
Right.
pretty much nothing.
But
They
Luka can
played-
give
they
you
played
50.
against him
Luka
pretty
can give you
well.
50, 60.
The
Like,
thing is he's put up
nothing.
50, 60 and lost games.
I know, but what I'm
And
saying
it's against teams that are built like the Celtics that have a good defense.
It took 26 shots, I believe, is what it said, just to get his 20-something points. I mean, he didn't have a great game.
And
Luka
It was all over his ass.
Luka.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he had what 30.
They got people that can guard both of them. But I'm saying, like, if they're going to cut Kyrie out of the system,
You
He had all the damn.
You're trying to
pressure in
tell
the
me
world.
they
the
can't.
fact that you
You're trying-
think
you're
they're
trying to
going
tell me they
that they're going to completely cut Kyrie out of the system
They're
is
not.
mind-boggling
They're
to
not.
me. It's
That-
mind-boggling.
They're not.
He's the 10th ranked
I don't
best
care what
point
he
guard in
is.
the league, and you're going to tell me
Drew Holiday's the number 1 defender among all
that's
NBA
fine, but
guards.
you're not going to you can slow him down, but you're not just going to completely cut him out.
Right.
You're not going to.
I see.
This is not going to be a regular game. for him.
I'm
But
telling you,
even if he doesn't
he might get a
score,
20-pointer.
if he doesn't take them shots and somebody else takes them and hits, if he just gets you 10 assists,
Yeah,
maybe
whether
5
you
boards,
stop, okay, you
and he
maybe
plays
slow him
defense.
down on points, yeah, sure,
He's
but
still going. He's still not going. He's not going to stop shooting. He's going to keep shooting,
Which is
the
cool.
ball.
What I'm saying is if Kyrie doesn't average 25 for the rest of the series, they could get swept easily.
all right. So then, what happens when Porzingis doesn't perform?
They don't have to worry about that. They have 6 other motherfuckers and score 10
Right.
points.
They've got all
That's
the
the
way here.
but
without
you're
it.
not
That's the
understanding.
difference between the Mavericks and the Celtics. The Celtics have 7 people that can score.
If you take
At will.
Porzingis out of this game,
They still
specifically,
could win it.
it's a lot
Ryan.
closer.
Yeah, you're right.
He's not going to do that every night.
Porzingis?
Yes.
Touche. When he doesn't, Al Horford's going to go 7 for 12 for 3.
Yeah, no shit.
No, that's not going to
He's
happen.
been doing
Bullshit.
that-
He
he's
did it
been-
to the
he's-
Pacers
yeah.
for 4 straight damn
He's
games.
been doing it the whole.
He did it so
playoffs.
damn long. I thought we played 7 games.
I mean, we'll see game 2. but
I
you're
hope
just
the
not gonna-
Mavericks win, dude.
I mean, I'm rooting for him as well, but I'm just saying you're not going to cut Kyrie Irving completely out. It's
No,
just not going to happen.
he can have
No,
10
you're
points.
not.
They're going to live with that.
No, that's why I say if he doesn't take as many shots, he gives you 10 on maybe.
And whether it's
12
rebounds, whether it's
shots,
assists,
7,
whether
8
it's
shots.
steals, he's going
I'm
to
saying he
contribute.
had what 12, 3, and 2.
Huh?
You know why he had 12, 3, and 2?
Why?
Because Drew Holiday was guarding him.
We'll see. We'll see.
That's not a we'll see. That's
Sure.
How
why do
many-
you think
how
the
many
Bucks
points?
won the championship when they did it?
Like, Timmy, I want to ask you a question. Game 2, how many points is Kyrie going to put up?
Less than 20,
Less than 20. All right,
and they're going to lose again.
I'll put $20 on it. He scored.
I'm not
over 20
betting you
points.
nothing because I want the Mavericks to win. I'm not going to bet against the team that I want to win.
Oh yeah,
But I'm telling you.
Oh, if you're telling me you're so confident,
If they
you'll
play the
put
same
20
kind of
on it.
defense, I can't guarantee you the Celtics are
Oh,
going
no,
to
he might come out running and gunning.
Kyrie Irving can
He's
come
okay.
out and
He might
bust
give you
someone's
30.
head
Game 2. He might.
I hope.
because you know everybody's gonna be on his ass.
I want Luka to get a ring. You know, the Celtics have already been to the finals,
Oh, for sure.
you know, so
I mean, it is what it is. I'm just telling you.
He said, "Let me
Well,
tell you something, brother."
They're gonna have to play a hell of a lot better than what they did. in
Yeah.
game
but the
one.
Celtics.
And I know
need to
Aaron agrees with
sweep
me.
them.
They
I think
they
Their
were
main
so
goal is
bad.
to take Kyrie out of that game because if Luka can score 50 points every night in the
Yeah,
Celtics
the whole
is still
damn
awesome.
crowd, the whole building against him because he screwed Boston over. So man, it was loud
Right,
from the get go with him. It was-
right.
I am
I
telling
felt
you.
like he was feeling the pressure on it too because he was shooting up bricks.
I
getting his
put-
shit beat
Yeah.
up. all
That's just
night.
like
Timmy, I bet
Porzingis
you-
coming
throwing the
back.
ball away. It was like
I'm not betting you.
I
Nothing.
bet you
I think he's
$50.
trying to prove everybody wrong.
I'm not betting you nothing. I told you that.
No,
And it just
There's no reason
fell
to.
flat on his face.
I'm not saying it's going to happen, right? I'm saying that the facts are he played that way because of who was guarding him.
I think it's because it's game 1. It's against the Celtics. He's back in.
I mean that too, but I'm telling
It's
you,
a big
Right.
game.
I
Big
mean,
game against the
scorers,
Celtics.
scorers
You
are
can't
going to find a
take-
way to
Yeah.
score,
Yeah.
even when you got great people. I mean, if they're that damn good of a scorer, they're going to find a
Exactly.
way to make the basket.
Exactly.
they are. but
Whether
I'm
it's
telling you
getting
that-
fouled, getting to the
He-
line.
He's probably. I ain't gonna lie. He's probably.
But that's the Celtics' MO is
Uh,
to take them away, dude. I'm trying to tell y'all.
I mean, I
Watch this
think
happen. Multiple
he's probably
times.
the top 3 scorer in the series right now. Kyrie, Luka.
All right, game 2, Big Timmy. What do you expect the Celtics? Who do you expect to win game 2, and what do you expect out of Porzingis? And then what do you expect?
I mean, I don't know what you say. Expect.
I mean, what are you expecting out of him? Like for me, I'm expecting Porzingis to have a little bit more of a down
Boston's gonna
game.
win
I'm
again.
expecting Jason Tatum.
The Mavs
Dude.
aren't going to win a game till they go home.
You don't think so?
Uh,
I think they take game 2.
I think they take game 2.
Yeah.
Hell, at this point, at the way they looked after game 1, they better take game 2, or they might, like you said, it might get swept.
Might
I don't
be
give a damn if
over
they're
with.
playing at home or not.
Yeah.
They did not show up until it was over.
Yeah,
And the reason, once again, outside of the Celtics defense, the reason I think Celtics are going to win the series, even though I want the Mavs to win,
Mhm.
is because the Mavs have 2 people that can give you over 20 points. Unless somebody gets lucky.
but
Now, the
reason-
third person would be Lively, and he catches oops all day and does everything else for
I
me.
mean, the
Gafford
I can
does the
name
same
I can
thing
name
without-
5 people that can give you 20 off Boston. I can give you every night, but I can name 5 people that can. And you wouldn't be surprised.
well, what I'm
if-
going to
if-
tell you,
if they're not gun shy, I should shoot the damn
That's
ball.
one, but they're
Hauser
any
and
night.
Pritchard both. If they actually
That's without them.
shoot. Yeah.
I'm talking about Drew Holiday can give you 20.
but
Jason
so you're just
Tatum,
going to discredit.
Brown,
You're just going to.
Al Horford, Porzingis.
But that's not going to happen. That's the reason the Celtics have not won a championship in the last
it's
10 years.
happened every round this playoffs. Every single round.
You're not
They
understanding.
have it. They have the top defense and the top offense.
Correct.
I mean,
I mean,
they've
they're
played that way
always.
the whole entire year, though.
You know why they didn't win a championship? Because they were playing against a whole team in Golden
Okay.
State.
Well, what I'm going to tell you is Luka and Kyrie have been doing this all year.
But they're not a whole team.
Correct. They're not.
When
a
you
whole
get
team. But-
okay, you can do something all year, but when you run into a good team in the playoffs that is as well rounded as Boston, you can definitely,
Right.
if you're not paying attention, you can get
the
your ass
difference
whooped.
is, hold on. The difference is everybody on the Celtics, the team wise, as far as the starting, the main core on the team, I should specify, including the bench. If you want to speak for Sam Hauser,
I don't even include them in my.
Well, I'm including them in this specific conversation. They have to play lights out the whole series to win this series.
They don't.
Yes, they do. Because if they don't,
just need contributions from everybody. Nobody has to play lights out.
If they don't, okay, they got game one. Great. That's a nice gift.
How'd they get game one?
That's a welcome gift.
How'd they get game one?
We've already went over this
because they had 1, 2, 3.
They had
4,
Porzingis playing out of his mind.
6 people in double digits, not because
20 minutes.
Not because of Porzingis.
Yes, if you take Porzingis away from this game, they don't win.
You take away Porzingis 20 points, they still win.
I don't. I mean, on the
It's
scoreboard,
the math,
yes,
the
but
scoreboard,
yeah, but I don't think it's that.
What I'm trying to tell you is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that had double digits.
I mean, actually, you take his 20 points away, they lose the game.
Somebody else, but that's his minutes.
89. Yeah, they do.
But they lose the game. But that's if you cancel him completely. Like somebody else is going to get those points
potentially.
I mean,
you take him out, somebody's going to score
matter.
2 or 4. Yes, they did. Yeah,
sure.
But they definitely matter. But what I'm saying is,
if he didn't play tonight, somebody else was going to make up them.
All right. So if Kyrie Irving plays better tonight,
either Tatum or
you add 20 points to his score,
they win. Yeah.
Yeah. So either way you want to
but at the same time, bro, Luka and Kyrie can give you 30 apiece, but we can't sit and act like Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum can't give you 30.
Well, I'm gonna be the bearer of bad news here. Jaylen Brown any night of the week. I'm
also trying to tell you he doesn't have to for the 12th time. If you have 6 people that are in double digits,
right,
and then I go back and look at the Mavs, 3 people that are in double digits.
I need everybody to do their part though, and it's not going to happen like that every time.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Jaden Hardy, I've never even heard of that man before.
PJ Washington was the second leading scorer for the
people
Mavs.
here that's not getting off the bench.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's people that plays in the regular season that's not even
in the
getting
World Series
off the bench. Like I'm talking about maybe 8th, 9th man. They're probably not getting off the bench.
Also, PJ Washington's not going to have 14 every night.
Correct. Yeah,
So
but
that's a
Kyrie
problem.
Irving is also not going to have 12 every night.
Okay.
I don't know. PJ Washington's been more consistent since he's got
Derek Lively, their third best player on that team, only had 3 points. That's going to be a problem. We got to pick that up.
Correct.
Third best player.
Who else is better than him on the team?
He ain't playing that damn much and putting up those kind of numbers.
Oh, he was doing damn. I mean, I think he's like almost like a Draymond Green for them.
PJ Washington is, I think, their third leading scorer.
He is. That's what I was looking at, but he's still.
I mean, he's been playing better than what you think.
Yeah, like Big Timmy's over here just saying they're not nobody crazy, but they still have other role players that do help. And when you're getting 35, 30 apiece from your main 2 guys, and you add those points in there, and then it's a ball game, folks.
But I'll tell you. So they have other role players, right?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
But we see what happens with the
of
Celtics. There's too many people trying to do their job, and what happens with that is it doesn't happen.
This is perfect. We'll argue about this for the whole hour if you don't.
No. I mean, we're gonna get ready to transition subjects anyways. But I got Mavs game 2. It's not gonna be that easy. Like I said, Kyrie, you're not gonna hold Kyrie Irving for 12 points. He's a scorer.
If the Celtics get game 2.
They're gonna have to make some major damn defense.
They're gonna get game 2, and then the Mavs might win 1 or 2 at home. I hope the Mavs wins. It doesn't sound like it, but I'm just looking at what they done in game 1 and going off of that. And it looks like to me that they locked up Mr. Kyrie Irving. That's what it looks like to me,
for sure.
And even
for sure. I mean, Kyrie. I mean, I have no clue.
Every way you spin it, the Celtics have a better team.
I'm not denying they don't, but they might have a better overall team.
I'm sure,
but they don't have a better 2-player combo.
I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but defense wins championships, right? You heard
not always. Offense does now. Patrick Mahomes.
Did you not see their defense was good?
Their defense
was like ranked number.
It got
2
better. It got better, but it hasn't
top
been
5 all year.
It got better, is what I'm saying. But it's never been great.
It was going to be a top 5.
It's never been great before last year.
Both years they won the Super Bowl back to back.
I'm not arguing it. It's never been great.
I remember this.
Back to back years they had a great defense when they won the Super Bowl. Both years, yes.
Remember
they started slow. Yeah. 2 2 years ago they started slow and then they picked up and they were a top 5 defense in the last like 4 or 5 weeks. of the regular
Offense
season.
is the new defense for championships. When you're doing the play clock and the 2-minute warning and
All
you're
right.
worried about it, it's not worried about if your defense can stop them.
I don't know why we're talking about football here, but name the last team to win a Super Bowl that didn't have a top 6-7 defense.
Name the last team that had
The Chiefs did. They
I
had
can't
they had
speak on
top
it.
defense the last 2 years.
I don't know.
I mean, I for the last
Who-
couple of years,
who
I
won-
can't
who won
name
it-
the
who won
top
it before the
10
Chiefs?
specifically.
Who won it before the Chiefs? It was the Rams, was it?
And their defense.
And their defense was
Yes,
top
their
5 or
defense
6.
was
Okay,
good.
and the Bengals defense wasn't. Okay. Do you want me to keep going?
I mean, the Buccaneers.
Had a top
Yeah.
5 defense.
Yes.
Yeah, their defense.
Correct, but you're not. I'm not going to argue.
You're
with
not
you,
helping your case.
but you're not understanding what I'm saying.
I am.
Chiefs-
if you have a
The
good
Chiefs
defense, they
have
don't
discovered
score
how to
points.
do it without a top 5 defense.
No, they didn't. They
Yes, they did. The first one, what did they
the
have?
first
top
one
five?
they had a decent defense.
They
for
not
sure.
top 10, not top 5. You were saying specifically.
They still had the Honey Badger on the team. They had Chris Jones. They had a bunch of good linebackers. They had.
I mean, look, I don't have the time today. Anyways, we're gonna transition to a different subject here. The
The last team to probably win a Super Bowl without a good defense was the Colts in like 07.
Big Timmy, you done?
No,
No,
not
I
at
didn't
all.
so. Dan Hurley
Not at all, dude.
visits with the Lakers on Friday.
Thank the Lord.
UConn head coach.
Sign on the dotted line.
What's you guys' take on that? I've heard that
They could win a championship
Yes.
now.
I think that's a good hire.
So
They have done
I mean,
nothing
it's a
but
good
grab.
hire, but are they going to listen to him?
Yeah, I think they should. He's probably the best head coach they've had since they didn't get Ty Lue. I mean, yeah, that's I don't know. I didn't like Ham.
I
It was
just,
before
I just
then.
think it could.
Vogel wasn't
have
that great of a
chance to be
coach.
Something great. I mean, the guy's won 2 national championships back.
JJ Redick
UConn.
shouldn't get the job anyways.
I
He's
mean-
never been a coach in the NBA, never been a coach in college. I know that hurt Ryan's feelings over there.
no. I mean, I don't think the Chan's word would be the specific topic I would use,
I mean,
but
he knows the game.
he's looking to get into coaching.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
I'm not saying you necessarily always get the golden platter.
What I'm saying is,
potentially
if
would
you
be
look at
lined
both
up.
the resumes, I'm definitely taking the guy that's won like 5 national championships with UConn.
Yeah. Or you could potentially look at someone who's going to have more chemistry with the locker room, who's going to understand it more.
One of
I mean, there's the things you got to look
What I
at.
want to say, we probably can't say Roku TV, so I'll just wait until you afterwards. I bet he's got better chemistry with the locker room, you know?
Yeah, I mean, but one of
that matters
the
though.
top shooters too as well.
Like you don't want a hostile environment. You need an environment
be.
that's people are gonna understand. People are gonna
What are you trying to say?
I don't think it's going to be a hostile environment hiring a 2-time national defending champion. head
I mean,
coach.
I think they could come in and it could
Right.
make a
And
lot
you
of
gotta
things
think-
fragile.
Okay,
I
let's
think
not
he's
quit
been
being around the
coaching
bush. The only thing that's fragile on the whole team is Anthony Davis.
Fact.
And that's why they're trying to ship him to Chicago right now.
Yeah, I've seen that.
For Zach LaVine,
And DeMar DeRozan,
DeMar DeRozan, and maybe
I did see
Caruso.
that.
they're getting the gang back together
Yeah.
Are they getting AD out of there?
potentially.
Oh, that's
um,
wicked. I mean, but he can't stay healthy though,
No,
so it doesn't.
but he did
matter.
have a better
Yeah,
year
he
in
did.
the playoffs this year. I would
He
say
did.
than the last couple of years. He was more
and
consistent.
the only person the coach is going to make mad is LeBron.
I mean, that's a pretty important piece in my opinion.
Yeah, touche, but he's also going to retire in like a year or two. He already said.
What head,
not even worried about
what
playing
head
this
coach ain't
anymore.
made LeBron mad?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he runs them all out. So
Yeah,
But he doesn't have any say in the
Actually,
coaching.
there's one coach he hasn't ran out, and his name is Eric Spoelstra.
well,
When-
he ran himself out and left though.
Oh yeah, but you know what I'm saying, he wasn't running him.
He
out.
tried.
Yeah, Pat Riley runs Miami. If you didn't hear, you know what I'm saying. The
like I
305.
said, I don't.
Yeah, we know
dip
that.
and dab into that.
Speaking of which, being the Lakers situation, let's talk about the NBA looking to expand internationally. Big team, I know you were speaking on a little bit before. I'll let you kind of go ahead with that.
If it's not in Mexico or Canada, it doesn't need to happen.
And what's your thoughts? Why on that?
The schedule, that's like if the NFL went to Germany or something like that. The schedule is going to be crazy. It's already 82 games. So you got to play each team in your little division, 4 times? Isn't that how it goes?
I think so.
Yeah, 4 times.
At least.
So 2 at home, 2 away. So that means 2 times they're going all the way to wherever the heck you decide. If it's not like attached to us, we shouldn't do it. I'm telling you, it's gonna be almost impossible.
I mean, exactly. And on top of that,
It's all about the money.
Like I
Yeah.
guess you could make like a whole division over there.
I think that's what you would have to.
But then even like in the playoffs, then you're still going back and forth. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but
So,
at
like,
that point, hold
so
on.
when they go for 2 games at home, right? So when they have that split, they're gonna have to have like a 3-day split because it's gonna take them freaking 24 hours to get back over here.
Well, they wouldn't be so upset about that either because think about that, you get more advertising in, get more
Yeah.
sponsorships to pay for.
I mean, you're going to get a lot
I
of.
just think it'd be
You're going to
silly.
get more money than what you spend because you're going to have to spend money to travel and everything. But
Plus, it's all the money extra.
But
over
I
there
feel
that
like
would
you.
have.
Exactly.
But I just.
I don't know. I don't agree with going
I don't-
international,
I
even though I
don't
know
care.
it's just because you're gonna make a hell of a lot more money.
But I just feel like it'd make more sense to keep it like it's like Canada or like.
I mean, for sure, but
Mexico.
I mean, where is
Like they all have their own.
where's
You could have Vancouver get another team again like they used to have because the Memphis Grizzlies came from Vancouver.
Where's-
Yes, they did.
where is
I know a little bit of this.
wow, why can I not think of his name right now?
Or here,
Where's
how about
Joker from?
we're not getting one over there. You know how far a fly that
that's
is?
like Switzerland.
Slovakia.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm just asking because I know
Him and Luca are both from there,
That's a
and
long-
that is like I'm talking about. That's why. That's
I
why
wonder where they're
that's
looking.
like,
though.
that's like
I wonder where they're.
that's like somewhere in Russia, ain't it?
Let me. See.
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh,
That's-
that's definitely not.
Yeah, that's like an 18-hour flight, my guy.
Oh, I'm not worried about
just think
the
that's-
flight. That's not
that's
what I'm
just-
saying. I just know that's
It just
definitely not
seems like
happening
something
right.
like that's a little bit complicated, though.
I mean,
travel.
They're not
and all
necessarily
that
worried
shit.
about complicated right
I
now.
mean,
That's
what are you
government.
gonna do? Go over there, and you're gonna have however many teams you have over there. You should play them like all in the damn week you're over there, and then you come back and don't worry about
I mean, that would make sense. Yeah.
it. If
I
you
mean,
do something
yeah.
like that, because
But that's
why the hell would you
boring,
want to come
though.
all the way back here and then turn around and go? "Oh, that's hell on you." Jet
mean,
lag,
yeah.
that'd be some horrible shit.
And then could you imagine if you
18
played some all the way
18-hour
over here in
flight.
Europe, and then you had to fly in and go to the opposite end of the coast?
Yeah,
So, like,
Right, and then go play. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I don't know exactly the direction because I don't have a map pulled up, but like say like it's in Europe and like I don't know if this is right or not, but if like the West Coast is the furthest thing away as far as like the US is concerned.
Right.
And not only do you have to touch down here, then you have to fly all the way out west.
yeah,
Right.
You're gonna need 2 days to recoup.
yeah.
The jet lag is gonna be for real.
I think the traveling is not going to be a concern because you got people. You know what I'm saying? These NBA players. Oh, I just got picked up in a helicopter and I flew all the way over here and I went to my son's basketball game.
But they have 82 games already. To be going all the way the
Right.
hell over there. for no
Exactly.
reason.
And then if you got to think about it, I mean, just to
Well-
think about it, is there enough competition to expand?
Potentially. Well,
mean,
hold on.
I
Let me
think
let me
there's
throw
a-
this number out here to you guys. So, reason also they're potentially are not going with TNT anymore is because the new deal signed with ESPN, Amazon, and NBC, which is a $76 billion deal.
Yeah, I seen that.
Over 11 years. That's so much more money in their pockets that they didn't have before. When I'm looking at this too, because they're looking to expand. I'm not talking like 2, 4. They're right now they're heavily invested in looking into Seattle and Las Vegas to get 2 teams there.
Yeah, so let's
Okay.
do that.
And then that's not even the the icing on the cake there. So they're looking to potentially they're gonna have to add a whole nother division is what they're looking to, but it doesn't say, it says in addition to Canada. So they're not just talking Canada, they're either talking Mexico or
Right.
wherever.
But is there enough competition though?
there is. I feel like
You
there
think-
definitely
I
is.
think
The
there is.
the international players.
That honestly might make it more competitive because, like, when they add teams like that, what they're gonna do is they're gonna do like pretty much like a draft like they did in hockey.
I mean, they're beating our Olympic teams in the Olympics now. When
I
that,
mean,
that
yeah.
shit never happened.
Yeah, that
Well,
is
this,
true.
I
like
mean-
when you get a new team like that and it's in a professional sport like this, they literally pretty much they go here. You can put like a hold on like 2 or 3 of your players to where they can't be picked up, but these other teams get to draft from pretty much everybody.
I went to an Olympic exhibition
Because that's
game.
what happened when they had that new hockey team, the Marshawn Lynch house.
Right. But the thing is, if they become part of the draft, that's the people that are these are kids having to go all the way across the country to play for a different team.
That's what I'm saying. We should keep it like Canada and U.S.
Yeah, like you
Maybe
gotta go
Mexico,
all the way
maybe
across the
Mexico City's
country.
on the ball.
They
And you
had
don't even
Greece
know-
come over here and play an exhibition game against the United States. That's back when we was in our heyday, and
But you don't
All
even
the
know.
Oh,
top
I think we're gonna win gold this year.
they
I
beat
don't
the
think
Olympics.
nobody's beating us.
Oh
this year.
man, they beat the snot out of that damn team
Yeah, I'm sure.
by about 50 points.
I don't think we're going to last couple
Times
years
have changed a lot since then, though.
Yeah, I
They're a
feel
lot
that.
more
But we got
competitive.
the little team that we got lined up this year.
I understand that, but I'm just telling you, compared to what the international team
Although
players used to
Right.
be like years ago when growing up,
and that
it
right,
wasn't
there's
worth a
people,
damn.
there's people from the NBA on the different teams, right?
like
But you-
Joker, I think Joker and freaking Luke are gonna be on the same damn team. That's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you know what
They're
I'm
gonna
saying?
be
When it
doing
comes
us.
to the regular season, if you expand internationally,
Yeah, they
you're not
definitely
going to
said
have
outside of
any
Canada.
of those players.
so-
So that competition goes. We're not going to have any of the best players from your, like Luca and the Joker. That would be nice. Like if they got traded, like if they expanded internationally, they went to go play for their team at home, like left
They
the
probably
Nuggets,
would. They probably forced
left the
themselves out,
Nuggets,
you know.
left the Mavericks, and went to go home.
I don't remember if this was for all sports, but I know whenever there was expansions, it's like kind of like had an expansion draft where they could take somebody off your team.
Yeah, but you get like it's like 1 or 2 holds
Yeah.
per team.
Which
Yeah,
would
but
be
if you
nice.
got a team that's stacked, though, you're
That's what I'm saying. But like, so with the Mavs, obviously, it depends on whether it's 1 or 2. Like a team like Denver would damn near be screwed because like
Yeah.
all of their decent role players and shit that has
Mhm.
adios,
Up
my
for
friend.
grabs.
Right.
Because they could hold Murray and Joker, but then Porter's gonna be gone.
Mhm. Yeah, because they got a lot of good players on that team.
Yeah.
Or like us, for instance,
Yeah.
we have a lot of good young talent right now. We
Yeah.
would be fucked if a draft happened right now.
Uh-huh.
Because like obviously we're gonna keep Tyrese, but who else are you putting that hold on? Who you had 2? You putting on Turner,
Siakam.
Spicy P.
I'm putting it on Turner.
You gonna put it on turnover?
I want
Siakam?
somebody that can shoot and they can block shots. They play on both ends of the damn floor.
I don't know. Spicy P plays on both ends.
He ain't playing defense like Turner is.
All right, boys. We're gonna transition to our last topic here, which is NFL schedule. We kind of want to go over some of the key important games here. We want to look at here.
Ravens lose by 30 opening night.
I think we've already went over in week 1.
I don't get, but I don't watch sports, so
Oh, you're good. That's just Ryan's team.
You
You don't know why?
We're gonna look at week
No, I'm not
2.
even gonna say it.
What?
Yeah,
Who they
he'll
did?
freak
Didn't they
out.
just get somebody too?
Derrick
Odell?
Henry.
Derrick Henry. Yeah.
Yeah, we had Odell last
Yeah.
year.
Odell already.
Yeah, yep. So week 2,
He's gone though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's with the Dolphins now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy.
The prime time game for Thursday night, week 1, is Buffalo at Miami.
It might not be a shitter. We might have a good start. Like
Last year was terrible,
and probably the year
but,
before that, bro. We've had nothing but shitters for Thursday night games, like the worst of the worst.
Are you?
What's up?
Is that preseason?
No, this is
No,
week
this
2.
is week 2. I have it right here.
Oh.
Yep. So
Because it sounded like it whenever you went through that, you
Right.
said opening week, and I was like, I thought you just said you already went
the
week 1.
Sunday night game is Chicago at Houston.
Chicago.
Like,
is.
Chicago's gonna get the brakes
Yeah.
beat off them, dude.
I wouldn't say that.
Thank you, brother.
They're gonna be like, damn, we should have just kept Justin Fields.
Yeah, we should.
It depends on the play of
We don't have enough
but,
time for me to go into that.
The Monday
He
night
is-
game is Atlanta
It's not even going to be the starting quarterback at the
know.
beginning of the season. He keeps it up.
at Philly. And then other key matchups you got Cincinnati at Kansas
Who's
City.
that, Philly? Sorry, I'm looking.
And then you got what's another good one? You got San Francisco at Minnesota, Indianapolis at Green Bay.
You're missing the best one. Maybe not the best one, but the Steelers at Broncos.
Why?
This is the Rust Bowl.
Oh yeah, I'm not too like.
It's time to see if the Broncos are right about what Russ or
The week after, let's look at some of the.
if they f that up too.
Week
Hey,
3.
if Russ wins another one, I feel like they're gonna what I'm saying, because they were on his bumper.
Yeah,
Bad.
yeah.
You know,
He's on the bumper.
they was on his bumper
You
bad.
see, y'all have really bumper cars before.
Yeah, they was on him bad, man.
You also have the battle of never mind.
And when I think it's bad, I don't watch it. So I'm just seeing like social media You know, like
said
for
I
people
see it
that
everywhere.
gets into it
Yeah.
and politics about it, you know.
I got.
Did you see Spencer? Sorry,
No, you
it's
go ahead.
about the
Lucas.
Saints. You see Spencer Rattler or whatever is going to get to start week 1.
No, I did not see that.
He got picked. Like he was the last quarterback picked up. He was so mad. He was a decent quarterback in college.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like no slouch by any means. He played for like South Carolina, the Gamecocks.
Yeah.
I think he stayed in 1 year too many because I
He
think
was.
remember what he was
he was
talking about,
projected.
yeah.
I think the year before, if he would have came out, he would have been projected in the first round.
This
It's him and Caleb Williams originally both played for Oklahoma.
week 3 key matchups here we're looking to see. Thursday night is New England at New York, so that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
You have Green Bay. No, I'm sorry.
Depends on how many ACLs
You
we
have
Which-
Chicago at Indianapolis.
Which New York?
Is that a Thursday night game?
Jets? What?
Is Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers coming back?
Aaron Rodgers? Yeah, he's back.
That's why I said it depends on
Oh
how
God!
many
Don't
ACLs.
don't talk about Aaron Rodgers. I'm telling you, he might lose one. Down
Oh,
there.
no.
Oh man, like I'm telling you, I keep trying to tell him I can name. Like,
We had a long conversation. about this.
Then other games.
was you on the podcast for that?
Yes.
Yeah, when my top 5 didn't include Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers,
Yeah.
he freaking was about to have conniption on.
So
I mean,
we
Aaron
got-
Rodgers is top 5.
No.
Yes, he is.
I can
Not
probably
anymore.
name 7. that I
top
have.
5. No, oh, you're talking about currently top 5,
Yeah.
like
He's-
current top
yes,
5.
he's
healthy.
He's
If
not
he's
anymore.
healthy,
Healthy,
yes.
yes,
No.
top 5 for sure.
Look, you want me to
Monday
name my
night-
list again?
Hold on, Monday night. No, because we ain't got enough time. Though. We got 3 minutes. Let me finish this up. So Monday night we got Buffalo and Jacksonville. I'm not too thrilled on that one. You got Washington and Cincinnati. That's kind of a shitter of a Monday night. But the Sunday before,
I don't know, bro, because that
Yeah.
quarterback from LSU could really show us
the
something.
4:00 games, man, you got Baltimore at Dallas. You got San Francisco at Los Angeles Rams. And then you have that's the same week you got Chicago at Indy. So I think that's going to be a great week for matchups there. Just in those ones right there. I mean,
That's
then-
gonna be great because I'm gonna run my mouth to a lot of our family after that game.
week 4, what's like we got Dallas at New York Giants. I mean, that's Thursday night. That's a division
I'm
game.
gonna steal the TV, not the
Week 4, you got Pittsburgh at Indy. You got Los Angeles Rams at
Dub.
Chicago. You got Kansas City at Los Angeles Chargers. You have
This is regular season, right?
yep, regular season. Let's see, you got Minnesota at Green Bay. Like these are all great games. You got Seattle at Detroit. That's a nice week as well. Week 5, let's see what we got here.
I'm gonna have to start watching sports.
He was talking about shitters of the week. It's like hell. That was that was an every week for us.
I mean, nowadays
we
you
go live
you never
doing
know.
them game. It's every primetime game. I
Oh,
swear,
bro.
especially the Thursday night
We just did not
schedule
have
is
any
so bad.
good, nothing good.
Might have been one game.
Thursday night. Well, I mean, they're not getting too much better so far. I mean, we got Tampa at Atlanta.
At least it's a rivalry game.
And then
I mean, you never know, though, man. Like a lot of.
I mean, Kirk Cousins, it's gonna be funny because I don't.
I mean,
how many games does he play before he gets hurt and the new guy gets a start?
who knows?
5.
You got let's see,
It just seems like that's what's gonna happen.
you got Indy at Jacksonville.
Well, what week's up?
Baltimore at
I'll mark it on the
Cincinnati.
calendar now. Hey, if we beat Jacksonville, we might win the damn Super Bowl.
Dallas at Pittsburgh. That's
the
the
amount of
primetime
momentum
game.
we get from beating them, we might not lose another game the rest of the year.
got New Orleans.
I
at
really don't
KC.
think our guys go down there to work
a lot of
We must go down there and just get drunk and start throwing ones at
because they get slaughtered every damn
a lot
time.
of- a lot of great stuff there, boys. But like I said, it's about time for us to wrap this up here. We do appreciate the Huddle Sports Network for putting us on here. On the late night spot here, we're gonna go ahead and give our ad read loud here. For
Make
our
sure I
last-
put some clothes on next time.
last one, and then we'll get you guys out of here.
Jesus,
This episode's brought to you by First Option Trucking, located in Marion, Indiana, 3072 West Delphi Pike. Phone number 765-660-2210. Go to firstoptiontrucking.com for more details. We're out. Thank you, guys.